Let me guess. You're platinum and you've seen a cool flip and now you want to learn. You know that it's called speed flip, and here you are. Well, if you want to learn the speed flip, this is totally the video for you. So, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is a diagonal flip, which is very easy. You just go W and D like that, or W and A. And the second style of doing a diagonal flip is W and E or W and Q. Now, that will be important later when I talk about an alternative way to do the speed flip. But first, let me go over keybinds. So you see here, I have just all default binds. Now, for some of you, you may have unbinded the air roll. The key to a speed flip is the flip cancel. If you don't know what that is, it's just this. You go like flip, do a front flip or something, and then as soon as you flip, move your finger down to S to basically cancel the flip. And it looks like this. So you see how all my momentum stops? And yeah, the same thing with the speed flip. It's just a diagonal flip, but you move your finger to S as soon as you do it. Yeah, so we just practice that. Go diagonal flip, and then as soon as you do it, hold S. Make sure to practice both sides. And that's literally the speed flip. However, there are some problems. As you can see, you don't land cleanly on all four wheels like that, and also if you don't change your finger from W to S fast enough, your speed flip will look like this. So as you can see, it will be like diagonal, but you want it to look like this, fully straight. So how do we fix those issues? It's very easy. We have shift binded as power slide and air roll, and basically you just do this flip like the normal flip like that, but you hold shift the whole time. And what that's gonna do is air roll, because this is the key for air roll, and you're holding that. So while you do this, since before we didn't land cleanly on all four wheels like this, that little bit of air roll is gonna get us on all four wheels cleanly, like that. And also, holding power slide prevents you from landing weirdly. You see, I'm holding power slide right now, and it's very easy to recover. So if I have messed up my flip, I can continue flipping or stuff like that. Because if you do not hold power slide, your flip might look like this, and then you'll jerk off to, oh shit, that's the wrong one. Your car will stop suddenly, like that. When I say move your finger to S after you flip, I mean instantly. Like, as soon as you flip, you're gonna press S, slide your finger from W to S instantly. Now, one problem with the speed flip in doing it like this, it looks pretty good, right? Nothing wrong with it. But you notice how we always seem to land slightly diagonal like that, right? Well, there's also a fix for that. But the best way to do the speed flip is like this. That was just the basics, and now this is where you fine-tune the speed flip. So before you flip, we're driving in a straight line. When you flip, we go diagonal. See? If you want to keep your car in a relatively straight line, turn your car to the opposite direction of your flip before you flip. So if you want to do a right speed flip, turn your car slightly to the left and then speed flip. And you'll see that we line up in pretty much the same line. And if you want to do a left speed flip, then turn to the right and do a left speed flip. And I messed that one up, but yeah. Another issue is that when we flip, our car tends to point down. So especially like this, you notice our nose kind of goes down. When I flip, I like to lift my finger off S for a split second and put it right back onto S. And you'll see that when I do that, my nose, the nose of my car, it tilts up slightly. This way I can have a perfect landing. Now this one, you have to mess around and free play a bit to get the timing, but usually it's around 2/3 of the way into the flip, so around here, lift it up and put it back down instantly. And yeah, that's pretty much the speed flip. If you do the speed flip correctly, just drive in a straight line like this, no boost, 2 speed flips, and you should reach supersonic. And now that's the same with any flip, but if you do the speed flip perfectly, drive forward, and then no boost, speed flip, and you notice that I'm doing the turn before I flip, like turn left and flip right, and also lift my finger off S for a split second, just so I can land in a straight line, like this, rather than landing slightly diagonal, like this. Now, for those of you that have arrow unbinded, this is how you do your speed flip. You can do the same thing. You can diagonal flip with W and D, W and A, same thing. But because you have arrow unbinded, it is slightly harder. What you want to do is you flip. Oh, I'll unbind it for this part of the video. Okay, so you flip, and then you have to slide your finger, whichever finger is on D and A, onto your arrow keys, like that. Unless you have arrow on one of your mouse side buttons. Unfortunately, I don't have any side buttons on my mouse. But yeah, same concept as the other one, but because you're not landing straight, see, there's no arrow binded, so you have to slide your finger to the directional arrow buttons, and yeah, there's your speed flip. So get out there and start speed flipping.